This story is a tale not so ancient as you might think, but one that is far older than you realize. Today is the day that we must realize the importance of a single man in the history of the world. Man is eternal. Andrew Carnegie may be something more. If Andrew Carnegie was to live today, then those who have drawn inspiration from him over all the years would surely and most definitely appreciate what I'm about to say. Many people have given their lives, money, and possessions to charity, but few than Andrew Carnegie, the fourth richest man in history who donated 90% of his hard-earned fortune to others. Therefore, I beckon ye all to listen. This is the story of the legacy of Carnegie, the man whose money funded the American Free Library System. This is Andrew Carnegie, Poverty, Industry, Philanthropy. This is where he was born, in Dunfermline, Fife, Scotland, to a poor family. He loved Scotland and always favoured those who shared his background. This is him and his brother Thomas. And coming up is the entire Carnegie family, large and influential. Most of them moved here, Ellis Island, New York City, the United States. And it was here that after rising a while, Carnegie built his fortune in steel, in this very city, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. But his true passion was for education, and for using his wealth to spread his message of education for the world. He funded over 2,000 libraries in the United States, as well as several museums such as this one named after him in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He lived in a castle in Scotland that he himself used money to renovate called Skibbo. And this is the amazing Carnegie Hall, New York City. He died in 1919, but doubtless he will be remembered long after, for he gave much of his money in the hope that the world would be better. On behalf of the company, I sincerely apologize for that thoughtless act. We now return to your regularly scheduled programming. And now we turn to the conclusion, the summary of his life's events. Andrew Carnegie's life started in poverty, then moved into steel, and then more steel, and a lot of money, and then more steel. And, oh, there's Pittsburgh. Nice city. Been there a lot. Actually has a great science center. And it was built on Carnegie steel. And, oh yes, here, finally Andrew Carnegie's life translated into trying to make life for others better. And then, using his philosophy to influence those in power and in wealth to help the poor. And did I tell you that he once donated an entire lake to Princeton? Insane that man was. And now that concludes our show. I hope that you have enjoyed it. But then again, that is not the object. The object is that you learned something. You learned that Andrew Carnegie was no run-of-the-mill man, but a true warrior, and a great advocate and servant leader for the poor and the uneducated. But now, all of our brief lessons must come to an end, as I have some unfinished business to take care of.